Hey everybody, John Huber here, Maryland K-12. The Trump administration is in the news again today as far as education goes. A couple things going on. One thing, the big thing really is that the Department of Education is continuing its, some people call it dismantling or removal, whatever you want to call it, of the Federal Department of Education. What they're doing is they have reached agreements with all the different with like 4 or 5 different departments to kind of push a lot of that responsibility to some of the other departments. For example, the Department of Labor is now going to administer a lot of the higher education programs, grants, that sort of thing, tech, career tech ed, programs and whatnot. The Department of the Interior is now going to take over all the Native American education programs. And I think I might take a look into some of that because I know a lot about Native American history and whatnot. I read a lot about that. So that's it's a little topic that I think just kind of struck an interest with me. I'll take a look at that soon. Health and Human Services is going to talk about child care support. I'm looking at my notes, obviously. Child care support for parents, etc. The State Department is going to administer international education. Big pieces that are not going to move, this is probably the most important part, is that special education, or IDEA, it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay right there with what's left of the Department of Education. So, as far as Maryland is concerned, what's the big deal? Just like I said before, it really isn't much of a big deal. Things are going to continue just the way they are. The feds had little to do with education to begin with. The battle is going on between the states and the locals, which I've had a lot to say about that. So anyway, all this is news about, the feds and they're getting rid of the Department of Education. We're finding out that, I think everything's going to be all right, just like I said it was when it all started. So I don't think they're ever going to completely get away from the Department of Education, because there's so much federal regulation in special ed and Title I that they can't just get rid of them. They need that federal oversight. So there's going to be some there, but I think he's just reducing it down to more of an oversight of those programs. I think it's all going to be okay. You want to look at the real battle? Look at the battle between the state and the local. That's where the battle's going on. Thanks. Have a great day.